right, so I know it has been over a week since we have talked about poetry and visualizing and imagery and what all those things mean. So I'm going to take a minute and just kind of refresh. Today, we're going to be reading a book called On the Wing. And remember last week or 2 weeks ago, we read a book called In the Swim, and it was all about the fish. And we talked about how when we read those books, we want to be able to imagine what is happening. I want to visualize what it looks like from their words. I want to visualize what it feels like or tastes like from their words. And so today we're going to look at a new book called On the Wing. And On the Wing is all about birds. So there's a couple particularly I want to read. And then we'll just flip through some of the others. The green catbird. With feathers of a greenish hue, no doubt I'm difficult to view. On vines and trees I'm inconspicuous, they call me a cat. Ain't that ridiculous? So I think I could probably use my context clues or my inferencing skills and figure out that he does not like to be called a cat. The dippers. Through splash and spray of waterfalls skip the little dippers. I think that they would gladly trade their oily wings for flippers. Inside a stream they swim supreme, for minutes if they wish. These funny little songbirds who think they are fish. The whooping crane. The whooping crane, the whooping crane, so big it's practically a plane. A splendid sight up in the air. It's lithe and light, but rather rare. It feeds in marshes, see it stoop, this brilliant bird that loves to whoop. Oh, these are some that we see a lot in Texas. Barely bigger than your thumb, see it hover, see it hover. With beating wings so fast they're blurred, this helicopter of a bird. I love hummingbirds at my house. I think they are so pretty and so fun. I really like when they fight with each other over who's going to get the nectar. Oh, this is one that we have sometimes, but not very often here in Texas. The roadrunner. The roadrunner darts down dusty roads in search of insects, lizards, and toads. Past tumbleweeds, it speeds for snakes, and catching them turns on the brakes. So when I read this, I think of something just like going down a dusty road. I see dust flying in the air. And then when it says it turns on its brakes, I just see it like stop. Kind of like Mr. James did on our trip this weekend. Yeah, he wasn't a very good driver. Let's see here. Ooh, this one we have a lot. The hawk. I stare, I glare, I gaze, I gawk. With keen, mean eyes, I am the hawk. Ooh, when I read those words, like I imagined this bird just like staring at me. Ooh. All day I pray for prey to view. Be thankful if I don't see you. Why do you think they capitalized all of those words in all those letters in you? Yeah, like they really, did you notice how like yelled it? They really wanted to emphasize that they were going to come get us. Oh, this one's cute. We don't have these around here. The imperial penguins. The life of these penguins is harsh as can be. They gather on ice packs of Antarctic sea, all huddled together for warmth and protection, and choose a new emperor without an election. When I read that, I just imagine a bunch of penguins all circled together in one little area. Oh, I've never heard of this one. The rhinoceros hornbill. This Southeast Asian bird is born with large and orange curving horn. This massive growth is called a casque. For Halloween, it needs no mask. All right, so those were our poems for today. In the next video, we're going to kind of talk about the figurative language that we saw in some of these poems.